Last debunker video I was watching, there's so much drama going around. I can't be asked. So I think it's died down now. You know, so. Oh. The side-eye guy has released a video. Interesting.
Sorry, Mr. Grey, but I'm going back to the My Haunted Hotel fiasco. You know, I'm pretty sure all the other debunking channels must look at me and go, oh, that side-eye guy. What a noob. Honestly, I don't want to make another video on these lovely chaps. Especially not this soon, but they kind of dragged me back into it with some unbelievably ridiculous lies. But more about that later on. So it's very important that you go check out my first video I made of My Haunted Hotel, because you won't really understand anything that's going to happen in this video. So go click on the link, check out that video, please. It's a pretty good one. And then come straight back here because this story just gets crazier and crazier. So since I uploaded my video, the My Haunted Hotel representatives have commented on it twice. Both I need to talk about. Also, I'm going to blur out all the names from people who are not directly involved with all this because I don't want them to get any hate for just asking questions, even though one of them is kind of insulting towards me, but again, more about that later. And very important, please do not give any hate to anyone from My Haunted Hotel. Asking questions is absolutely fine, but these guys are very quick to pull out the victim card. The first screenshot was sent to me, and it's from the My Haunted Hotel official Facebook page. This is the answer after someone asked, what's the deal with Psych Hotel? Keep in mind, My Haunted Hotel did their best to not make Psych Hotel known to anyone, so obviously their fans are going to want some answers.
Psych Hotel was a Halloween attraction many years ago, and the hotel was used for it. It was nothing to do with paranormal, but used trained actors. It was a one-off event many years ago, and the hotel no longer holds these types of events here, as we're specifically for paranormal research and investigation.
I'll stop this here. Psych Hotel was not a one-off event. They did move the location to different venues, but it was hosted at Ye Old King's Head pub twice. Once in 2013 and once in 2014. There could be more dates, but that's all I could find. There seems to be some confusion here, which I should definitely clarify, and I didn't clarify in the previous video. In 2015, it was a show where actors would come into the space and give their lines. There is actually a video of this on YouTube. But in 2013 and 2014, Psych Hotel events were more of a jump scare haunted house horror attraction. So guys, nice try with the one-off event lie, but carry on.
Just to clarify, this was nothing to do with the paranormal. It was a jump scare attraction that many places in the UK do. Newsham Park Asylum in Liverpool is one of the most haunted places in the country, and they still host events to this day.
So Newsham Park Asylum do have events to this day, but they don't keep them hidden. It's right there on their website for everyone to see. I'm not sure what point you were trying to make with this.
Yet again, we can see people clutching at straws on YouTube, and it really is quite pathetic and tiresome.
And it wouldn't be a My Haunted Hotel response without calling someone pathetic. Also, I want to briefly mention that Ollie Cook was the creator/director for Psych Hotel, and he also made the logo for My Haunted Hotel. Ollie seems like a nice guy, so I don't want to get too bogged down with this point. I just thought it was worth bringing up, since it's another connection between Psych Hotel and My Haunted Hotel. Now we come to the most insane part of the video. This is so batshit crazy that I couldn't believe my eyes when I first read this. This was sent to me by an anonymous source, and it's off Buttercup Brett's personal Facebook profile, which I know isn't cool to use, but Buttercup Brett and the rest of the My Haunted Hotel team thought it was appropriate to go into the Shapes Facebook group, Debunkers Anonymous, and screenshot his post where he apologized to the group, not to My Haunted Hotel, for the window debunk that he got wrong. My Haunted Hotel used this in their video against the Shape, and they left the Shape's real name in the post, knowing full well the Shape goes by the Shape on YouTube and not by any other name. So I think this is yet another dirty tactic from My Haunted Hotel, and if these guys are going to be dicks about it, I'll happily match their energy right now.
Are you aware of the side-eye guy on YouTube?
Side-eye guy? You mean that prolific persona of perfection? No, never heard of him.
He's also posted a video about you guys, all his bitterness. You know the best thing these guys could do if they think you fake all your activity is to jump on a plane and get in the car and come stay at the hotel to see it for themselves.
Oh yeah, just casually get on a flight and then get a car. Yeah. Who's going to pay for this?
Instead, they decide to chat bollocks behind a mask and silly cartoon faces. Sorry you're getting all this. Not all the paranormal and debunking community are like this.
Yeah, he's even been here, and we have him on camera saying the place is legit and incredible.
What a plonker.
You would be right. I would be a plonker if any of this was true. Now, I have no idea why Buttercup Brett would make this up. I'm not going to ask for Buttercup Brett to show me the footage of me saying this in the hotel. I'm not going to ask if he knows my name. I'm not going to ask how he knows what I look like. I'm not even going to ask how he would recognize my voice out of all the hundreds of people that must have attended my haunted hotel. All I want to know is the date I was there. Because you see, Buttercup Brett hasn't done his research. If he did, he would know I don't live in Britain anymore. I haven't lived in Britain for a very long time. My guess here is Buttercup Brett heard my accent, which kind of sounds like either a common Hugh Grant or a posh Danny Dyer, take your pick, and assumed I live in Britain. My haunted hotel started in 2021, and I have been in Britain once since then. While I was visiting, I spent all that time catching up with family and friends that I had not seen for a long time thanks to COVID. I had no time to go to a haunted hotel, but I would like Buttercup Brett to tell me the date I allegedly attended this hotel. And I know, and you know, you cannot do this. Can you, Buttercup Brett? I've never even been to Chester. I wonder if you will man up like the Shape did and apologize for this lie. I highly doubt it. This is the guy we're supposed to believe. This guy who says I've been to his hotel and I'm on camera saying the place is legit and incredible. If he is willing to lie so casually about this, please, dear viewer, ask me, what else is Buttercup Brett capable of lying about? Please like and subscribe.
But wait! There's more!
So, full disclosure, what you just watched was going to be the end of the original video. But as I was finishing up the editing today, I realized Brett Jones had actually responded to my video. Now, the reason for this is because through the grapevine, I can't say exactly how this happened, but through the grapevine, I made sure that Brett was aware that this video was going to happen. It just happened that way. I'm fully aware that Brett is aware that I was making this video, so I'm going to respond to his comment.
Since the debunkers are now stalking my personal Facebook and social media and literally going after me because I made a mistake and thought someone was someone else and had been to the hotel and they hadn't, bearing in mind we've had over 1,000 people come. I can't remember everyone.
Right, Brett, straight off the bat here, mate. Why is it okay for you to make this mistake, but for the Shape to not make mistakes? Hey, do you remember this being said in the last video?
So you've got to be 100% sure that what you are debunking and what you are stating as fact, which is 100% is stating as fact, is indeed a fact.
So why is it you guys can get your facts wrong and everyone just has to accept it, but when the Shape gets his facts wrong, and he even apologizes for it, because spoiler alert everyone, in this comment Brett makes, he doesn't actually apologize once. He just talks about himself and how he is the victim in all this, even though he was the one who made the mistake. And I'm also going to get back into that later, because I'm not so sure this is a mistake. I think he's covering his tracks. That's just what I think. I will say right now, Brett, I wouldn't have made this video at all if you apologized. You did not apologize. Just saying you got something wrong isn't really enough. The very first sentence, when you address this, is to not just say, sorry, I got this wrong. Now, if you did that, I would have reacted better than you guys did to the Shape when he apologized. Just keep that in mind, Brett. Also, when you say debunkers are now stalking my personal Facebook, I haven't been on your Facebook at all, mate. Because you make it public, lots of people have been on there and have screenshot your comment and sent it to me directly. Now, I'm saying to everyone here, don't go on Brett's Facebook. I've actually removed the profile picture because I do not want anyone giving Brett a hard time on his own personal Facebook. I agree, that's not right. But Brett, since you're a known personality on YouTube, maybe make your Facebook private. Just an idea.
Read this. We're actually people with a real job and lives and hobbies. And not once have I ever done anything to hurt, slander, or mislead anyone. And to wake up every day to an onslaught like this is quite frankly disturbing, incredibly stressful, and absolutely making life a misery. All for the sakes of your views and likes. You won't make a video about this status though because it makes me a real person. The mess needs to stop.
I mean, I am making a post about this video, mate, and I'll say right now, no one deserves to feel this way on their own personal, in anywhere, really. No one really deserves to feel this way. But Brett, you are not helping yourself any. If you don't want this kind of attention thrown your way, maybe don't throw it out yourself. Treat others how you would like to be treated. I have small children. This is what I tell them. I don't want to be too condescending here, mate, but this is a real no-brainer. You can't sit here and complain that you're being mistreated while people see the way you talk to other people and think you are mistreating them. Can you see where I'm coming from at all?
Those in the community backing up these people behind closed doors and remaining silent for the sake of their own channel, not being picked on, are just as worse. Thought you all wanted the truth. So why isn't anyone telling it?
I mean, Brett, I don't really see... I think we all know who you're talking about when you say that. I mean, I don't really see what that's really got to do with anything. I'm not going to comment on any of that. It's not my place to comment on any of that. To me, as far as I'm concerned, you're going off on a tirade here when you said something wrong and you are now backtracking as best you can. The reason I am not really buying Brett's excuse here, you can't call it an apology because he didn't apologize. He's excusing himself. In the original comment that the person sent to Brett, they called out my channel. They said the Side-Eye Guy. Now, I do not understand how you can then confuse my channel for another channel when it was literally said to you. So I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I think this is BS. I think Brett realized he messed up and is doing his absolute best to make excuses for it. And the best thing you could have done, Brett, is to just say sorry. But you made it all about you. You became the victim in all of this again. And this is why I do not regret, in the video I made before I started recording this right now, calling you Buttercup Brett. Hey everybody, it's Mr. Side-Eye Guy here. Now you might recognize this animation. This was compliments off the shape. Now I've just gone down 2 videos on my haunted hotel. I think I'm just about done. Hey, who is under that sheet anyway? Oh no! While we're looking at the Shapes animation, let's just remind ourselves what Brett did say about the Shapes animation off Brett.
To the point that I was made into a cartoon and my glasses were smashed into my eyes.
The glasses didn't go into your eyes, my man. They shattered down on the other side of the glasses away from your face. The glass didn't get stuck in your eyes or anything like that. The worst thing that happened to you in that animation was a football hitting your face. Anyway, now this is all done, I'll be perfectly honest. Unless something really egregious comes up, I am done. Maybe at some point down the line, I might do one of my more regular kind of like reaction roast videos. But as far as this level of drama's gone, I'm out. I'm done. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment and let me know if there are any other ghost hunting videos you'd like me to review. Cheerio!